Good morning, students. So today we will revise our chapter 1, that is food. Where does it come from? So you know what is food and what is the importance of food. So here we will discuss the importance of food in brief. First of all, it gives energy to work. Whatever food you eat, from that food only you will get the energy. Next, it helps in body growth. When you will eat the nutritious food containing proteins, then it will responsible in the growth of your body. And the third one is it protects against disease. Okay, whatever food you eat, from that food you will get the nutrients, and that nutrients will help you in protecting your body against the disease. So the food is very important for you, even for everybody on this earth, to sustain their life. And remember, students, from where we get the food? We get the food from the plants. Plants are known as autotrophs, or the producers, because they prepare their food by the process of photosynthesis. Now, for the preparation of food, we need some raw materials. So what are these raw materials known as? These raw materials are known as ingredients. Ingredients of food. So ingredients of food are the raw materials which is used to prepare a dish, and these raw materials, these ingredients are only responsible whether a dish will become tasty or not. For example, if you want to prepare boiled rice, then for the preparation of boiled rice, what are the ingredients or what are the raw materials you can use? That is rice and water. Another example, you can take dal or the pulses. So what you will take, what are the ingredients for the preparation of dal or pulses? That is if you are preparing dal, mixed dal, then you will have some different types of pulses. Then you will take some spices, water, salt, etc. So all these raw materials are come under ingredients. Now the next topic is, why do we cook food? So why we people cook food? Why we can't eat the food, raw food? Because when we will cook the food, then it will kill the harmful microbes present in the food. When we take the raw food, then sometimes some harmful microbes will come along with it. So because of heat, it kills the microbes and it will protect our body from the disease. Next is to make food soft. When we will cook the food, the hard raw material will become soft, and also while cooking it improves the taste of food. Means cooking food will kill the harmful microbes, it makes the food soft, and it improves the taste of the food. Now there are sources of food from where we people or the animals get the food. So first source of food is plant, and the second one is animals. From these two sources only we people get the food. So from the plants have different parts, and the different parts of the plant store different type of food. Like if we want to eat carrot, then carrot, the food which is stored in the roots, that is present in the form of carrot. We get carrot as a root, and in the root only the food get stored. Okay, so likewise there are different parts of the plant from where we will get the food, like stems. The example of this stem are potato, sugarcane, onion, etc. From the leaves, that is spinach, mint, cabbage. From the flowers, cauliflower, tomato, brinjal, all these are the flowers. And then fruits, is like they are also the tomato is a fruit. Okay, and for the flower, that is cauliflower, saffron, and rose. And seeds, so seeds are present in peas, dals, groundnuts, mustard, etc. So these are the sources of food by which we can get the food from plants. Now in this there are spices and beverages. Spices and beverages are also equally important as that of plants as a food, because they are also very important part of our balanced diet. Now next one is animal as a source of food. We get different food, animal products as a source, as a food material. And in that there are two types of animals, that is poultry animal and the other one is dairy animals. Poultry animals are those animals which gives egg. Okay, so examples of poultry animals are like hens, ducks, etc. And the dairy animals are those animals which gives us milk, okay, and milk products. For example, if you want, for example, cow, buffalo, goat, etc. So they are come under dairy animals, and from the milk we can prepare curd, cheese, and butter, etc. Ghee is also obtained from milk fat, okay. So there are different animals which gives us different animal product as a food. Now there are some other animals which also produce food in the form of honey. So that honey is prepared, it is produced by honey bees, okay. How? That honey bees collect nectar from the flowers and then converted it into honey. Now the next topic is eating habits of animals. So the different animals have their different habits of eating. First one is herbivores, second one is carnivores, and the third one is omnivores. You know very well who are herbivores. Herbivores are the plant eating animals. Carnivores are the flesh eating animals, and omnivores are both plant as well as flesh eating animals. Now the next topic is food chain. So students, you know very well what is food chain. It is a chain which shows us which organism eats the another organism, or we can say who eats whom. So if I will write over here in short that what is food chain, then it will be who eats whom, okay. So here you can easily see that this deer will eat the grass. This grass is the producer, that is it produces its own food by the process of photosynthesis. Then this food will be eaten by the deer, and deer is a herbivore, it is a plant eating animal, so it will eat the grass. And then this deer will again eaten by the lion. This lion is a carnivore, that means it is a flesh eating animal. So this is a chain, it is a food chain. So by this chain you can easily be able to know who eats whom, and here it is the producer and these two are the consumers, okay. Consumers are those organisms who eats the another organism, okay. Now food chain performs two main functions. First one is food is available from producers to consumers. This one is producer and these two are the consumers, okay, resulting in the transfer of food. So here the food is transferred from one organism to the another organism. And the second function of food chain is with the food transfer, energy also transferred from one level to the next level. For example, whatever amount of energy is present in the grass, it will get transferred to the deer, and from deer the energy will get transferred to the lion. So food chain performs two major functions. First, it transfers the food from one level to another, and the second one is it transfers the energy from one level to another. Now there is a last topic, that is the steps to avoid wastage of food. So you know that there are some people in India or across the world who do not get the food proper amount of food. So we should always try that we will not waste the food. We should always try to avoid wastage of food. So here are certain steps to avoid wastage of food. First one is you can prepare the food in required quantity only, means whatever amount of food you want, you can just prepare that much amount of food. Next, it should be kept or stored in closed containers so that we can preserve the food. It can be long lasting and we can protect the food from germs, etc. Next, heating also prevents the food from spoiling. So whatever food will kept, it should be heated properly, it should be cooked properly. And the second last one is it should be preserved by just drying them in the sun. Some foods can easily be preserved by the drying method. And last one is if there is excess food, then we should refrigerate them or frozen them to avoid the bacterial growth or attack. By these methods we can easily avoid wastage of food. So students, I hope you people have easily understood this chapter.